Welcome to the yoga practice. Hello, hello. Look, it's always something with technology, right? It's always something. All right, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So glad that you are a part of the practice. My name is Tianna. This is Yoga with Tianna, and today we are going to do a 30-minute flow right here on the mat. So I'm so excited to have you. Let's get it going. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this down just for future. And I'm going to pick the intention word because every day we must start with intention. So yesterday's intention word was empowered. So let's see what we have for today. I think I like this one right here. All right. So what you'll need today for our practice is a wall or a chair handy, something that's stable to keep you grounded. And then also, if you'd like to pad on the floor, you can place blanket or any type of cushion underneath of your mat so that you can protect your knees. All right? Are we ready to see this intention word? I don't even know what it is. Are you ready? All right. Today's intention word is, okay, yesterday was empowered. Today, authenticity. Authenticity. To be fully authentic, I was like, what's going on with this speaker? That was the whole of the morning. Authenticity is the word. Hello, Reggie. Good morning. I hope you're well. I'm so glad to have you back. Twitch to my moderator. Hello, happy Saturday. Grab your watch. Let's roll. Yes. I'm going to set my watch right now to yoga because we're going to go ahead and get into it. Again, pad your floor. We're going to do some work on our knees, so go ahead and get down onto your mat. You can grab your blocks and make them handy as well. And let's go ahead and get settled on our mat. Come to any comfortable position, even if you'd like to take your block and have a seat on it. That will bring your knees down lower than your hips. And come to your breath. Give yourself that opportunity to first take a little breath in and exhale out. Give yourself permission to be right here in this space. So maybe your brain may be thinking of 1,000 different things, but let's just keep it right here on our mat. So as we honor our body in preparation for our practice, we bring that awareness to our breath and how we authentically show up on our mat. Maybe we show up and we're happy. Maybe we show up and we're nervous, we're afraid of what's to come. Maybe we're feeling low energy, but we show up authentically as us. So keeping that in mind when we have this practice, to be authentic to what's going on right here inside. Once we own and honor our feelings, we can then grow from there because that energy is infectious. So we want to continue to harvest that good energy. And on days and times when we're feeling low, maybe we reach out to those people who bring our energy up in hopes to be that light. Because energy, it never dies, it's transferred. So we want to continue to raise the energy. So as we continue to breathe, relaxing our shoulders, preparing ourselves for our practice, give yourself permission to listen to your body and honor those moments of rest. Child's pose is always an option. So as we begin to move, gently rocking our body from side to side, just slowly inviting that movement. We're going to start to make those circles around. You can do this seated on your block, or maybe even come down onto the ground, whatever feels comfortable. And we're going to pause and we're going to reverse our circles. Waking up our hips, waking up that upper body. And I want you to bring it to stillness, back to center. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Reach up nice and high. Bring those palms to face each other. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to open up our arms, bring them to cactus or goalpost arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. And then bring them back up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And take it back up. 2 more times just like that. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And gently back up. Let's do the last one. Squeeze, lift through the chest, gaze up. And gently back up to center. On that exhale, hinge it forward wherever you are. Just bring those hands down in front. I'm going to come a little bit closer onto my mat here and walk my hands out, giving it a rock from side to side. And I'd like to go a little bit further into my stretch, so I'm going to come off of my block and gently scoop myself back and come down a little bit more. Feel free to continue with me or stay on your block, whatever feels good for you. Gently walk your hands over to the right side. And gently over to the opposite side. And walk it back to center. I want you to place those forearms down. So even if you'd like to place them on a block, you can place those forearms down on a block. If those forearms don't quite reach the ground, surrender your body. Tuck your chin into your chest. Allow your body that opportunity to surrender, to release the shoulders away from the ears. Relax your forearms. Simply just being here in this space. Allowing the hips to release down towards the mat and the knees to soften, the jaw to unclench. And slowly look towards the front of our mat. Begin to come up to a comfortable seat. We're going to take our block over to the side and we're going to stretch those feet out in front. Flexing your toes back towards your body. Maybe give those toes a little wiggle. And let's roll out the ankles. All right. Now remember I said we're going to do a little bit of work on the ground. So let's start to prepare our wrists. So taking those hands, interlace your fingers. Let's start to make our figure eights. So start to make those figure eights with your hands. And then reverse those figure eights. Let's take our fingers to touch. Extend out your hands to prayer pose. Let's go ahead and release. Bring and push those fingertips towards one side. And then the other side. Let's release. Let's make a fist with our thumb on top. Let's roll out our wrists all the way up overhead. And let's reverse and roll it down. There we go. Let's come over onto our tabletop position. Now, like I said, we're going to be here for a little bit. So get nice and comfortable. Let's rock from side to side. Let's place our fingertips out towards the outside of our mat, protecting our wrists. Taking those knees to stack right underneath of our hips. You got this. Let's start our cow cats. Let's drop the belly. Inhale in. Exhale, arch the spine. Tuck the chin into the chest. And reverse. And in cat pose here. Reverse. Now I want you to take 2 more at your own pace. Maybe you hold in one position or the other. And when you're done, we're going to come to a nice neutral spine. Start to rock from side to side. All right, we're building up that arm strength. Let's bring it back to stillness. We're going to extend our right leg out behind us. Rock forward and back. Now remember I said we were going to do a little bit of work here on our knees, so feel free to grab that cushion. All right, let's bring it back, pulse back. And let's lift that foot gently off the ground, maybe even if the toe just comes off the ground. Maybe just gently hovers off the ground. Notice your hips start to bring that hip back to alignment. And we're going to draw that knee into the chest as we arch the spine. Gently push it back. 2 more just like that. Draw the knee into the chest and push it back. Last one, knee to nose. Gently push it back. We're going to take that right foot, bring it to the outside of the right hand. Lean it forward and stretch it back. All right, we're going to stay forward. So bring it forward and hold. Drop that hip. We're going to take the inside hand, the one closest to the foot, take it on the thigh. Begin to turn your body towards that elbow. Start to shift your hips down as you shift your hips towards the front of your mat. Maybe see if you can turn up, look towards the ceiling. And slowly bring that inside hand back down. Step that foot back. Give it a rock from side to side. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. So let's extend that foot out. Rock forward and back. We're going to keep it back and pulse back. And slowly lift that heel, or that toe off of the ground. Realign your hips. You got this. This may start to cause your body to shake. That's okay. You got this. Let's lower it down. And we're going to do it again. Let's lift that foot off the ground. And let's start to bring that knee to the chest. Arch the spine. Bring it in. Take it back out. And bring it in. Extend it out. You got 2 more in you? 2 more. Let's go. Bring the knee to nose. And extend it out. 1 more just like that, knee to nose. And extend it out. Let's bring that foot to the outside of the hands. You got this. Lean it forward. Rock back. Forward. And if those hamstrings are tight, you're going to start to feel this on the back and inner thighs. Listen to your body. Don't forget to listen to your body. Rock it back. And now let's stay forward. Taking that inside hand towards the thigh. Let's gaze up towards that elbow. Open up your hip. You feel it starting to talk to you? Yes? Let's gaze up towards that ceiling if it's available. Open up just a little bit deeper into that stretch. Don't forget to breathe. Let's start to take that hand down, step that foot back. Give it a rock from side to side. Let's open out our knees nice and wide. push back for our child's pose. Walk your hands out in front. Take your forehead towards the mat. Take a nice inhale in and exhale, surrender your body here. Continue to breathe. Surrender your fingers. Let's take one more full cycle of breath and stillness before picking back up on our practice. Turning our gaze towards our hands. Let's come back to that tabletop position. Tucking your toes, push back, little gentle toe stretch here. Let's bring it forward. We're going to come up for our first downward facing dog. Lift the knees, pedal out the feet. Now as we pedal out our feet, bringing one heel down at a time, bending one knee at a time. Really allow your body to feel that stretch coming all the way down from the heel, back of the legs, pressing away with our fingertips. And then when you feel like, okay, I think I've stretched out that foot on each side, let's bring those heels to stillness. Start to shift your fingertips. Push away with your hands towards your heels. You'll feel your body start to settle into that upside down V. Draw the navel in, gaze towards the feet. Begin to walk the gaze up towards the thighs. Tucking your chin into your chest, gaze up towards your belly. And let's begin to walk our hands towards our feet. This is our first forward fold of our practice. Let's honor it by making it nice and slow and intentional. Gently rocking from side to side. Release those hands down and maybe take ragdoll pose, grabbing opposite elbows. Shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Let's release those hands down by our feet. Give it a little rock from side to side here. And if it feels good, let's slowly begin to curl all the way up. We're going to bring those arms up overhead. Press your hips forward. Let's gently bring ourselves to mountain pose. All right, now I said we're going to do a little bit of balance, right? I promise we must deliver. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves to the middle of our mat. Let's focus on our drishti point. Get that wall handy. We're going to focus forward. Look down at your feet. Are those toes tracking forward? We're going to shift the weight into that right side. So now that I'm standing my left, your right, I'm going to shift that weight. I'm going to lift up that left heel. I want you to look forward. We're going to grab that knee into the chest, hug it in. Hug that knee into the chest. Let's start to make circles if we can. Again, you can still hold on. Make your circles. You got this. Let's reverse. Move our circles in a reverse fashion. It's harder that way. Let's hug it in. You got this. All right. Now, this one is an advanced pose. So feel free to take this at your own risk here. You can grab your shin and you can bring it in just like this. So feel free, again, holding on to that wall. Or maybe you'd like to take your big toe and extend it out in front. And then take it over to the side. Whatever feels good to you. Again, you can hold on to that wall. We slowly bring it back forward. So wherever you are in your pose, let's go ahead and release it down. Shake it out. All right. Are you ready? We got to do the other side. So I'm going to come this way a little bit so I'm still in frame. Focus on that dristy point. We'll shift the weight into the opposite leg. Let's bring that heel up. Let's bring that knee into our chest. Bring it in. Let's rotate it around in a circle. Again, holding on. Hold on. And let's reverse. You got this. Even if you'd like to take no hands, however you'd like to do it, this is your practice. Your practice, your practice. Let's hug that knee into the chest. And again, we can take that shin. We can drop the knee. Feel free, you can hold on wherever you like. And if you'd like to take that big toe, you can do the same. You can take that big toe. We can extend it out on this side. Maybe you even like to extend it out to the side. Whatever feels comfortable to you, you can hold on, hold on. Let's gently take it back to center. Bring that knee into the chest and gently lower it down. Whew. Rock it from side to side. We're gonna bring ourselves towards the front of our mat. Inhale, bring those arms up. Gaze up towards the ceiling. On that exhale, let's hinge it forward, hinging at the hips. Come all the way down, forward fold. Relaxing your head, rocking from side to side. And we gently begin to heel toe out our feet nice and wide. We're going to begin to rock those hips from side to side. And then start to lower your hips. So lower your hips right into the center. Come into a squat, whatever feels good to you. Can always place a block. You can sit on your block in any position that you'd like. Can bring those hands to heart center if that feels good. Start to take that Malasana squat here. Take one more full cycle of breath here as we push our knees away. And gently release your hands. We're going to come forward onto our hands, heel toe those feet back together, and come to a nice comfortable seat. Again, you can sit on your block, just like how we started the practice. Bringing those knees to be lower than your hips. We can place one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Just honoring ourselves and our practice. Come back to your breath. Take a breath in. Inhale in through the nose if that's available for you. Gently hold at the top. And exhale, release it out. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release. And remember to keep your breath nice and even. Becoming an observer of your breath. And as we have the thought of authenticity swirling around in our mental, I want you to notice how it lands for you today. How are you showing up authentic to yourself? When someone asks, how are you? How authentically do you answer that question? When you ask yourself, how are you? How authentically do you respond? Once we own it, we can change it. So let's take a few breaths here in silence. As we slowly begin to bring awareness back into our body and back into the space around us, wiggle our fingers, taking those hands to heart center. I want you to take that nice, authentic, intentional breath with me as we breathe in and we exhale out. Notice how that feels in your shoulders. When you start to feel stressed, when you start to feel worried, concerned, I want you to take those deep breaths. Honor your body in that way. So as we close out our practice, I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. I want you to thank your body for showing up and supporting you in the practice. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day and your journey. I hope that you enjoyed this quick and easy, maybe not so easy, stretch of balance and a little bit of strength. Cannot wait to practice with you again. Until next time, namaste. All right. Oh, I feel like that was just enough stretch. There was a little bit of balance here on both sides, right? We had to balance, bringing our legs out, bringing it in towards our chest, and then also being able to extend our foot out, right? And bring it all the way out to the side. That's balance. That's focus, right? And it's okay to have props. It's okay to have walls, right? Sometimes we need those guardrails in life. So don't be ashamed to have it in your yoga practice, right? I thank you so much for being a part of the practice. I really hope that you enjoyed it. This is just this. I enjoy showing up on Saturdays just as much as you probably enjoy being here because I take this practice seriously for me. It is not just a yoga thing. Yoga is a lifestyle, and I'm on my mat every single day. So showing up once a week, getting on here live, interacting with you to share the practice, it melts my heart. It makes me feel good. So I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey and you to be a part of mine. I thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Remember to tell a friend, and I cannot wait to practice with you again, all right? If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. And I thank you so much for being here. We got so many people on. Hello. Twitch, thank you so much for putting the intention word in there. Authenticity is the intention word. And I thank you so much. We got so many new people. Hello in the chat. I hope that you are doing well. I'm going to get out of here and get to my day. But if you don't do anything in your day, remember you've checked off something. You've accomplished something. So I cannot wait to practice with you again, all right? I will see you next time. Peace.